your question, but I'm going to go unmute you. So please, John, speak.
Sure, thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. Hey, this is John Tebow. I'll just read it. I just wanted to make sure I can read it for you. So yeah, I'll just read what I wrote, and I'll make it quick. This is John Tebow. The health study as written is too general. It needs to be specific. It needs to be patient body specific. I'm actually very glad to hear that most of the comments tonight, and especially the comments from the members of the board that spoke, think that this proposal sounds very basic, that it only sounds like a first draft that could have been written 5 years ago, and that this draft is not good enough at all. I was extremely happy to hear that tonight. So once again, I am very, very glad to hear that most everyone that spoke think this draft is not good at all. So thank you very much. I look forward to hearing what the CAG has to say. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Isam, please unmute yourself.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Chris, if you don't mind, it would be good to get a little bit of a clarification, whether now or later, on the mechanics of the process of the scope of work development. I read the goals and objectives, and I do see what you're trying to do. You're trying to cast a wide net and get proposals that the SOC will evaluate and decide which one serves the objectives that they have in mind. And that's great, but I would like to understand, will the SOC actually develop a scope of work, or is the extent of the SOC's involvement is in the review of the proposals after the issuance of the RFP? If you can comment on that. And then the second is, it is always good to have a timeline that defines the milestones of public participation. So please, in defining a timeline, help us all understand in each of these steps, when will there be a public participation, whether when you issue the RFP, when you receive proposals, after you select the proposal. Give us a roadmap that identifies these milestones so we can have them in our planning effort. But there are other comments, but I'll stop at this for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Isam. Peter, please unmute yourself.
Hi, my name is Georgebologna, resident of the community, and I am requesting that the Department of Public Health please confirm and include specific language in the GMP that requires the health study to be patient-centered. The community wants patient-centered, not a computer model. We live through it. Our bodies are full of chemicals. We don't want to find out what's coming for our children. We want to stop it now by finding out what's going on and what we've been exposed to. So the health study has to be patient-centered, requiring physical exams and not using the flawed DCT data. And my second request is, the community would also like a meeting, because I know time is always a constraint here, to have a meeting with questions and answers, because I've asked multiple questions at many Department of Public Health meetings that have never been answered. And they say, oh yes, we're going to get back and come back to you about that. No one's come back. So please, a meeting with the community for to answer questions with enough time allowed. Thank you